Good, happy Monday evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. I hope you all got to watch the solar eclipse today, happening in New Hampshire. What a sight! Solar eclipse observed from New Hampshire. The Great American Solar Eclipse didn't reach totalit in New Hampshire, but more than 60% of the sun was covered during its peak, which presented a beautiful sight for Granite Staters. The eclipse was streamed from the WMUR studios, where at about 2:45 p.m., 62% of the sun was covered by the moon. During the eclipse, of course, it was partly sunny, but most of the Granite State was treated with clear skies and full sunshine. The eclipse began about 1:25 p.m., peaked about 2:45 p.m., and ended just before 4 p.m. Do not look at the sun without proper protection. Only use NASA-approved glasses that meet ISO specifications. If you do not have glasses, you can create a pinhole projector. A pair of binoculars or a telescope could also be used to project the image of the sun with white paper. New Hampshire has experienced 2 solar eclipses over the past 150 years, and several close calls along the way. The next countrywide total solar eclipse will be in 2024, and New Hampshire is lucky enough to be in its path of totalit. And I got to see it today with the special NASA-approved glasses, and it was very cool to see it. Very cool and interesting to watch. Share with us your experience if you got to watch the total eclipse today. Let us know. We want to hear from all of you. 2 Kennedys arrested near family compound. Trouble for 2 members of famous Kennedy clan. Matthew Max Kennedy, 52, and his daughter Caroline, 23, were arrested Sunday night at a home next to the family's Hines compound. Police said neighbors called to complain about noise. The 2 are charged with noise violation and disorderly conduct. Kennedy, an attorney and author, is the 9th child of Robert and Etheline Kennedy. Navy Week sets sail in Maine. Let's take a listen to this video from WMTW News 8 in Maine.
Pick it up.
From remote-controlled robots to bomb suits.
And then your left arm.
The Navy having some Fleet Week fun with the Boy Scouts.
So the Navy has come and they've brought all kinds of great toys of theirs, and they're letting our scouts enjoy them and get to see what it's like to be in the Navy.
The first-time event held at Camp Hines in Raymond, just as fun for the sailors as it is for the kids.
I think it's awesome. This is actually my first Fleet Week, and being able to reach out and help the kids, not even the kids, even the adults and parents, having them come out here, it's great.
The service members guiding scouts through hands-on activities, showing them what it's like to stand in their shoes or suits for the day.
Amazing.
And it's really cool.
Today, just the first in a week of events aimed at introducing citizens to seamen.
The main reason for having these Navy Fleet Weeks is to just communicate to the public what the Navy does, what we do around the world, around the clock, and why it's important to have a strong United States Navy.
The Boy Scouts eager to learn and thrilled to host some of the nation's finest.
One of the things that we always worry about in scouting is building character, and this is an opportunity for these guys to meet some of America's best.
In Raymond, Aaron Dixon, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Very cool indeed. And now let's take a look at your stock market and see how your stock market closed for this Monday evening. And here's a look at that stock market right now. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the red and went down. S&P 500 index closed in the green and went up. CNBC IQ 100 closed in the red and went down. Gold closed in the green and went up. Oil closed in the red and went down. US 10-year closed in the red and went down. Euro/USD closed in the green and went up, and VIX closed in the red and went down. And now let's take a look at some business news. Nasdaq posts 3-day losing streak as tech stocks fell. U.S. equities closed mostly higher on Monday, but a decline in tech and financials kept a lid on gains. Total solar eclipse wows crowds across the U.S. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
Are you sick and tired of jokes that make you feel sick and tired? Well, the legendary Second City has got the antidote for atrocious anecdotes, the bandage for bad gags, and the healing for half-hearted humor with their newest show, Cure for the Common Comedy. The Second City's produced such stars as Bill Murray, Tina Fey, Keegan-Michael Key, and will also produce laughter, which is the best medicine. Cure for the Common Comedy.
Okay, and that was the president and his wife and his son looking at the solar eclipse today. Very cool indeed. The White House got to watch it as well. A historic total solar eclipse occurred across the United States from west to east Monday as millions of people who gathered in relevant narrow paths of total watched in awe. The total solar eclipse first made connection over Lincoln City, Oregon. Crowds of people donning special purposes solar filters cheered and roared as the moon completely blocked the sun and cast a 70-mile wide shadow stretching from Oregon to South Carolina. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday evening, and I'll be back tomorrow with more news. Good night, everyone. Bye.